us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And this will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
To the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Right back to him on first down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Chicago. Give him 53 yards on the ground. Wentz now on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Number 12.
Allen Robinson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
They'll find Swift out of the backfield.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. They'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
The 47-yard line.
Underneath coverage guy.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Wentz's pass.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be He stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. To get the offense off the field, they're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And as a result, possession switches hands. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw here. He rifles one. It's intercepted. Well, it's picked. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And the Bears from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. He's tackling good gain of 9 on first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game. And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And 1 yard to go.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now a handoff working right. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First down, Chicago.
Here's the throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Now they try the right side here. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Down left side on the swing pass. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They're going option play on 3rd down. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 31-yard attempt.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
At their own 19.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing deep for Galladay.
Bro, what the fuck is this?
Time here this half, it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. His struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles have 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
On 4th down, here's the option.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Over 1st and 10.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a toss play right to Swift.
Can't run to the right.
Yardage here, back at the 41. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Second and 13. This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Levi Wallace with a pick. And they will be set now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, you just kind of feel for him right
receptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Third down.
Now a handoff looking right. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now fourth down.
Wentz to throw for it on fourth. That's to his running back, complete.
And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They get 6 yards going for it on fourth, and now it's first and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Second and goal from the 6 this time. From the gun, it's Wentz. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Darnell Mooney, the target there.
But now it's third and goal.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Whatever, man.
Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Bears will extend their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Back to throw now on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Going up top. And now here's another interception.
Man, what the fuck is that?
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
6-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. On third and long, it's Wentz. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Bears first down.
A final shot before half for Wentz. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over. First down and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. 2nd and 9 now. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. This is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Here's Jordan Berry now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Wentz now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And some space here. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
First down, Chicago.
Wentz now on 1st down. That's complete to Mooney. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. On play action, Wentz sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete here.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Not just losing to Zay said, I'm out here losing to AJ said.
Now Wentz. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
Why he on the ground?
Picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break.
Like my quarterback can't throw the ball.
Third quarter defensively, they did that.
Downfield.
Quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and say, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Stop.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
What are you talking about?
Looking to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 15 yards on the play, first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end.
You better figure out what you want to do.
Well upfield across the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Final minute now of the third quarter.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Down and sack.
They pissing me off.
The tackle back at the 47.
We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA
Not really,
Sports.
But you're doing enough.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down.
Man, what?
Oh, my goodness, another interception. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, bro.
Defensively that time they were in zone coverage.
I don't be understanding like a receiver run a route.
Understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted,
threw the ball
but
to
they don't
nobody.
react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
And the Bears first down.
And again this time to the tailback. About 3 yards there to the 27. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Wentz.
7.
Yeah.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering.
Man, that's
what a nice
annoying,
play
bro.
he made there in the open field.
It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, 4th coming. And Adams has it complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Fucking sad ass. All
A
he doing
solid
is running
pickup
hurry
of
up.
5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. And he'll take this one down to the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing is Wentz. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And
I hate
here he'll
when-
get it down to the 7. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
When
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep.
see how my man always come through?
He is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
That shit aggravating, bro.
A great play there. His first
And I had no control over it.
as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the lead is now 24.
Thunderbirds, nothing.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick
He's
this one
sad,
away.
bro.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll
Put him
get
in
it
those
down at
stupid
about
ass
the
animations. I
17-yard
can't
line.
control nothing.
Guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get point.
Look how they look. Man, whatever.
Interception. Picked off at the 30. And he's going to bring this back inside
Whatever,
the
man.
20 to the 18-yard
I should trade this
line.
quarterback, bro.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly.
I
as
don't know
well.
why they made it this back.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Just 2 minutes
That's a
remaining here in the
fucking
fourth
linebacker.
quarter.
There's
What
no
has
way he
been
could
a
cover both of them
one-sided
routes.
affair.
And then he throwing the ball so down, like,
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome
No.
you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
come on, sad ass little boy.
From the 16, Wentz flush to his right. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving
I guess,
catch
man.
there. It's
Make
a
him catch his
10-yard
own
gain
pass.
there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Wentz to throw.
So my defender just not gonna react? Oh my fucking god. Okay.
I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they've wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they've wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we... That's caught at the 25. And set with a measure of revenge as he's in.
He finally throws a pass that I couldn't catch.
Still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to
I must
pounce
have
on
the
it
dumbest,
and get the
unaware. Y'all don't see the ball?
Like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams,
and down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
What he tried to do just now? That's not working either, though.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw.
Oh,
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. Third down here.
It's third down.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And it's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz.
Bullshit, bro.
Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
First down, Bears.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Fucking sad
The
ass.
incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line.
On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Trey Flowers picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Why did he get through the ball down the middle of the field?
38-yard line.
Oh my goodness.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And that is to this ball game.
He probably picked him up in free agency.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for Chicago, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.